So today's question, are all DISC assessments the same? Well, the quick answer is no, not at all. In fact, there are hundreds of providers around the world that create their own version of a DISC assessment. So then how do you know as a buyer which one to choose? Well, today I have a few different things you can look at when choosing the DISC provider that's right for you. So the first one is going to be accuracy and reliability. That's by far the first thing you want to look at, is to make sure that the assessment you're using is accurate. In other words, that when you read the report, it actually sounds like you, or if someone else is reading it, they think it sounds like you. And to do that, it takes years of research, of compiling the right questions, and also using your own intellectual property to create the right formulas to get to the end result of the assessment. And this can take years to create a proper assessment with the DISC model. So make sure that the company has a validity report or a technical report to prove to you that it truly is reliable. Number two, is it compliant with legal standards? So two organizations to be aware of are EEOC and OFCCP. And both of them want to make sure that you're using assessments legally and that the assessment you're using, it actually complies with their standards. So such as if someone takes an assessment, a male versus a female, the results can be very similar, that they're not going to be widely different between male and female, or between different races, between different genders and races. You want to make sure that just because we have a Native American taking it versus Asian, the results are not going to be widely different because of their race. So an adverse impact study is going to be something you can ask for to make sure that they are legally compliant. And number three is the report itself. Is it actually easy to use? And is it specific to a person? Right? So you want to make sure that that report is specific to you, the person that's actually using it. Because some companies out there, they'll create a DISC assessment and they'll create 16 variations. So if you're a high D, here's the reports you get. If you're a low I, here's the reports you get. So what you need to do is look at a report and make sure you read it and say, this is really me. Like the majority of this is me. In fact, what we shoot for is that the assessments we use, the face validity is at least 90% accurate. In other words, when someone reads through it, they can say at least 90% of this report sounds just like me. All right, so those are just three things that I really encourage you to look at and ask about when trying to choose the best DISC provider for yourself. And if you'd like to read a white paper on 15 things to look at when choosing a DISC provider, please reach out to me or shoot me an email at support@rockstarworkforce.com. You can also leave a note in the comments. Also, if you have a question about anything talent management related, whether it be hiring, coaching, team building, or anything about assessments, please send me an email. I'd love to answer that question for you. Again, it's support@rockstarworkforce.com. And that's all for today. Thank you. Take care.